Happy Friday, guys. It's April 17th. Today we have a chipper. So starting from 50, working our way down to 10. It's going to start with 50 alternating dumbbell snatches. Then we have 40 dips, going into 30 single arm devil's press, switching every arm just like with our alternating dumbbell snatch. 20 strict handstand push-ups, and then finishing off with 10 burpee plus ones. Right, so we're going to run down these lists of movements. Mike is going to demo for me here. So starting with the alternating dumbbell snatch. Open standards here, so both heads of the dumbbell start on the ground. You're going to move that dumbbell in one smooth motion overhead. Full lockout at the top. Switch arms on the way down, and that will be 2 reps. Okay, so just make sure both heads of the dumbbell touch at the bottom. One smooth motion, full lockout at the top, right? And your opposite hand isn't touching your leg or pushing off or anything like that. Our next move is a dip, right? So you've got rings. You can do dips on the rings. Starts off at full lockout. He's going to dip shoulder below the elbow at the bottom and then back up to full lockout, right? These can be kipping. They can be strict. It's up to you there. If you don't have rings or dip bars or anything, that's all right. You can use a chair. Okay, so he's going to place his hands behind them. Straight legs if you'd like. Again, shoulder below the elbow at the bottom, and then drive back up to full lockout at the top. You can bring your feet in to make it easier. Bend your legs. There we go. All right. And then to make it even harder, you can elevate your legs onto something to make it even more hard. So that's going to be your dips. Next up is our single arm devil's press. So it's like a devil's press where you're only using one dumbbell, right? So he's going to have his dumbbell here. He's going to go down into his burpee. One hand is on the dumbbell, chest touches the ground. He's going to jump back up, go into his dumbbell snatch, full lockout at the top, switch arms, go back down into the burpee, back up, drive it overhead, and that would be 2 reps. Right? You're working like that up to 30. Okay. Next move is a strict handstand push-up up against the wall if you have them. If not, you can do a box handstand push-up or do it on a chair or a table. So the setup would be if he's on his feet, he's going to bring his feet on that box. Right? He's stacked here, so hips over his shoulders. When he goes down at the bottom, his head is in front of his hands so he can see them, and presses back up into full lockout. At the top, back in this stacked position. Okay? To make it easier, you can go on your knees. Right? So he's going to come into a stacked position, as stacked as he can. Head comes forward on the way down. You can see his hands at the bottom. He drives back up. Head through the window at the top. All right, go ahead, relax. So those are our options for the strict handstand push-up if we're not up against the wall yet. And then our last move, the burpee plus 1. So special type of burpee. You're going to go down into your burpee, chest touches the ground. You're going to jump your feet up and then go back down again. Jump your feet up and finish off with that jump and clap. And that counts as 1 rep. Okay. Some options if we don't have a little bit of weight to sling around, instead of that alternating dumbbell snatch, you're going to do an up down to a target. Okay, so that looks like this if Mike were to do this, right? And this pull-up bar is his, hang on. And this pull-up bar is his target, right? He's going to go down, up, jump, and touch the target. Right, one more time. Down, up, jump, and touch the target. Okay. And then for the devil's press, it's going to be a burpee to a target, right? So very similar to that last move, but you go all the way to the ground, looks like this. One more rep. And jump to the target. Okay. So ideally, you are jumping to a target that's at least 6 inches out of your reach so that you really have to jump, because when we're moving weight, we really jump to get that weight overhead. Right. There is an 18-minute time cap on this workout. So your score is going to be the time that it takes you to finish this amount of work in this order, right? If it hits 18 minutes and you're not done yet, then your score is however far you got into this list, right? Have fun with this one, guys, and we'll see you next time.